Our first topic is Sun, Surya. Let me continue with the very basic things of Sun. Okay, what is the origin of Sun? Okay, how I will give you small descriptions and we see the predictive applications of these things. The birth of Sun and why he is called Aditya. First, we understand this simple thing about Surya. See, in like Jyotish, we call Vedic Jyotish. It's a part of a Veda. And we have Puran, Itihas, many literatures. And there you see many descriptions, stories also. Many have already know the story of sun, how sun originates, what is the relationship between sun and Saturn, what are the equation between these two.
They
In
are
the
father and son.
father and son. Okay, so all these things you already know. So we discuss the same thing in systematic manner, but we see the practical predictive applications of these stories. That is our main objective of today's session. Okay, so you have to understand our rishis were not writing mythology only for the entertainment. They want to, they were teaching the nature of planets. They are teaching the nature of graha. We will use the word graha, not planets, because graha and planets both are different. Okay, so graha is more relevant. So in this whole session, I will use the word graha, not planets. Okay, so don't get confused because I can see when there are many foreigner students are there. So I hope they are aware that graha is the same thing that we consider them as the planets. Okay, planets and graha both are different. So if you understand the story properly, half your prediction is already done. So what happens, you know, mistake many beginner students make. What? They memorize the sun significations, like sun as a father, soul, government, bones, eyes, authority, correct? These all you already given these significations. So we memorize these things. But you do not understand how sun behaves. Okay, they know the keyword, you know the keyword, okay, but not the living energies of these planets. Okay, so by the end of this session, you should able to look horoscope, any horoscope, and you can predict. You can say this particular sun in horoscope will protect the family in crisis. Well, this is a property of sun. You will able to understand this whenever you see the sun. Okay, this particular sun will expose the fraud. Also, they make enemies. Why? We'll understand the stories. Okay, I will explain these stories. Then you will understand how sun behaves. Basically, in horoscope also, sun will damage the marriage by excessive heat. This sun gives you harsh father, proud nature, administrative power, all these things. But why? The question is why? Why we say like this? So we'll understand the story behind this. Sun will give healing through discipline. And also you will understand that sun will create separation first, and it will bring maturity later. First you have to face separation wherever sun is placed. Then maturity develops in that particular house. Are you understanding this? So these are predictions you can apply directly in any horoscope. Okay, but we will understand the story. Every myth of Graha become a predictive rule in horoscope. So whatever stories you can collect regarding the planets, you collect it. Make your notes. So what is Surya? Sun. Surya is not just a what the ball of fire in the sky. So in Vedic thought, the Vedic idea, they say Surya is the visible form of divine intelligence. So we say he is the eye of universe, sun. Okay, he is Surya is that light because of which everything becomes visible, everything becomes known, everything becomes active. This is the description of Surya in the form of in the context of Vedic knowledge. So without sun, there is no day. Okay. In same manner, without sun, this sun is inner sun, your own. Without inner sun, there is no direction in life. So the birth of sun, why he is called Aditya. So long ago, what happens? Understand the story. Okay, so I'm not narrating the long stories. Okay, I'm just giving you the whole crux of that story. So long ago, the gods and demons fought many times, many wars. In one of such battle, what happens? The gods were defeated badly by demons. They become weak, scattered. Their mother Aditi, I hope everybody heard this name Aditi. Aditi is the mother of gods. huh? Their mother Aditi saw the suffering of her children and felt deep pain. She prayed with the full devotion to the sun. She asked him, okay, please be born as my son and protect my children. Surya was pleased and happy. He said, I will come as your son, okay, with a portion of my power and protect your progeny. Okay, then Surya was born to sage Kashyapa Rishi and Aditi. Since he was born to Aditi, he is called Aditya. Clear? This name, Aditya. And there is another reason. Because he is also called Aditya because he is a form, he is from the very beginning. Okay, Adi. From the word Adi, we have Aditya. So he is from very, very beginning. He is a primal light. Understood, everybody? A small description of sun, Aditya especially. Now see the predictive lesson behind this, the hidden meaning. Aditi, Aditi, we call her as universal mother. Kashyap Rishi is a Rishi lineage. We have Gotra also, Kashyap Gotra, lineage, the discipline channel. And Surya taking birth through them shows that sun protect divine order when the system becomes weak. This is what happens in the story. No? Gods are defeated, then Aditya appears. Surya appears in the form of Aditya. So sun protects divine order when system becomes weak. So what is our understanding? So when sun is strong in horoscope, when sun is strong in any chart, especially connected to Lagna, 9th house, 10th, or 5th, the native sometimes becomes the one who restore order in the family, especially in times of chaos. Are you understanding this? In simple word, we can say when others are panicked, the person who have strong sun, that person stands up. How it manifests practically, see when you see the chart, when you see any horoscope, when you see chart, so in a family, the person who have strong sun, as I explained, in a family, he becomes the one who takes responsibility after father falls sick or after the death of their father. They take the responsibility, correct? So one of you have already told me, like wherever sun sets, you have to take responsibility. Why does that person have to take responsibility? Because of this reason. Because sun appears as Aditya only to take responsibility of protecting the progeny of Aditi. Are you understanding this? So this is the whole purpose of Aditya. So wherever sun sets, okay, so you have to take responsibility in that. So in family, he becomes the one who takes responsibility after father falls sick or after father's death. In office, he or she becomes the one who handles crisis when other hide. I'm talking about when sun is in 10th house. So in whichever house sun sits, you have to take responsibility from that particular house. Okay. So in spiritual life, that person revives the dharma in his own lineage. So you can develop your own predictive techniques from these stories. So when sun is strong, when I say strong means strong by sign, house, dignity, varga support, all these things we will learn. in our course, correct? And benefic planets are sitting with Sun. Then what happens? The native becomes a protective figure. So now, like, if Sun is in 10th house, the person may become administrator, manager, official, visible decision maker, because in all these roles, responsibility is there. If Sun is in 9th house, he may protect family dharma, tradition, Guru Parampara. If Sun is in 5th house, the person protects the children. What else in 5th house? Legacy, knowledge, values. Not only house, if Sun joins Jupiter, protection becomes wise and principled. If Sun joins Mars, Sun and Mars together, the protection becomes brave and aggressive. So this first rule is clear, everybody. First technique, the protection rule. And what is the reason for this protection? I hope the context of Aditya is clear to everybody.
Right, sir.